So this thing actually happened in my second country in Africa, Kenya. Yes, that's where this thing happened. So according to the story, the children lost their father to death, and inheritance were being shared across the three boys that the woman gave birth to. So only for the elder two sons started agitating that it is not so, that they are not supposed to share property with the younger son because he is not, they don't believe, because they don't believe that he is not supposed to be their father's son, that their father was too old to father that particular young man. Now hear this story. So two elder brothers from Kisumu took their mother to court after their father's death, challenging her decision to give part of the estate to their younger brother. They claimed their father was too old and sick to have fathered the last child and demanded that the boy be excluded from inheriting land. The mother firmly defended the youngest son, insisting he was the biological child of her late husband. After repeated insult and pressure, she agreed to a DNA test, but only if all three sons were tested with anyone found not biological related losing their inheritance. Wow. The brothers accepted and signed the affidavit. When the DNA result came back, only the youngest son tested positive as the biological child to the deceased father. The two older brothers were disinherited, while the youngest son retained the property. What women cannot do sometimes does not exist. Hey! If those boys had known, they would have not shoot themselves on the leg, because that's what they did. They would have just collected the ones that is greed. It's just greed. What I notice is just greed. Because if they had known that this thing will happen, or they are not biological sons to the man, they wouldn't have actually agitated for a DNA. Now, see what DNA can do. That's why sometimes forget the money you have, forget the trust you trust her. I'll prefer I'll go for a DNA by God's grace during my time over naming ceremony. Yes, as a boy or the girl is being given birth to, I will take them quietly for DNA. They will just take sample and go and run a DNA. If it's mine, we'll do a naming ceremony. If it's not mine, the father do a naming ceremony. It's as simple as that. Women are doing things. So the two first sons were not actually the man's children. So if that man were not able to father the last son before he actually lost his life, the two sons who were not his would have inherited all he has worked for. Women, our mother gender. You are doing things who thought it is well. Like one of my sisters will say there. Please drop your opinion on the comment section. What do you think they would have done? If you know, I know. Just say the little I know. Thank you.